Katy Fawcett has this special investigation.
We're like a sitting duck, easy target. Money in your back pocket, and people take advantage of that.
A colleague and friend of Mohammed Arshad left terrified by his murder. Mr. Arshad was a father of 3, a hard worker, but the job that earned him his living would also lead him to his death. Mohammed Arshad was found by a passing driver who was coming down Wast Hill Lane when he was forced to stop. A taxi was doing an abrupt 3-point turn in the road. The taxi sped off so fast that the witness thought he'd been fly tipping. When he looked into the ditch, he saw Mohammed Arshad, who'd been stabbed in the head.
Katy, 30 years is a long sentence. Did the judge say why he imposed that?
Well, he first of all started by highlighting the fact that Mohammed Arshad was providing a public service when he was killed. He also described the attack and the intensity. He said, "It was brutal and savage. Your intent could only have been to kill." You have to remember that one of those blows went into Mohammed Arshad's brain. The uproar came out of a rally against a £2.9 billion cut to teaching budgets and an almost 3-fold hike in tuition fees. Behind us, some protesters have managed to get inside the Conservative headquarters and are breaking the windows from the inside. Now, unfortunately, this is how today will be remembered, and it started off as such a peaceful protest. Now, in terms of how Sonny got into this dryer, the court also heard from a scenes of crimes officer. Officer Coombs tested a number of these dryers and said it was perfectly feasible that a little boy like him who loved to hide could have climbed into the dryer and, as he did so, kicked the door. That would have rebounded, slammed shut, immediately activating that dryer. The darkened streets of this inner city neighbourhood are places most residents don't want to be. That's because they're owned by groups like this.
I've been done for going to quit, robbing cars, burgling houses.
How would you react to someone who came out and confronted you?
Battery.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like, we don't like grassers because we're not doing nothing, we're just trying to get our head off stuff.
In fact, for every group of 10 pupils, there's a camera. The acting head herself didn't want to be filmed, but she has issued a statement. In it, Marie Harrison says that the reasons for installing these CCTV cameras are to ensure safety and to minimise damage in and around the site. If Andy Murray does win this, it'll be the first time a Brit has won the men's singles at Wimbledon since 1936. No pressure.
And on to the women's competition, of course, we see both Williams sisters fit again.
Well, yes, Serena Williams has been seeded 8th, despite her official tennis ranking being 26th, which would have put her below Venus. Now, I know what you're thinking. The only real way to experience a chili's strength is to taste it. But this just trumped the former winner from India, where they use it in hand grenades. But when it comes to spicy food, there's always one who wants to ignore the chili rating and push his luck.